Have you become a slave to your business? Are you working around the clock 24/7? If you've answered yes to any of these questions, then today's video is for you. I'm Jane Copeland, and well, I've been there too. In the last couple of years, I've consistently grown my business, but guess what? At times, it's come at a big cost to the quality of my life. Self-care's gone out the window, I've done all-nighters, and I haven't been able to spend as much time with my son as I would have liked. These days, however, my business isn't like that at all. In fact, it's the opposite. I have lots of flexibility, lots of time to spend with my family, and I never do all-nighters. So I'm going to share what changed because I wish I'd done it a lot earlier. As a business owner, you wear a lot of hats. And certainly when you are first starting your business, to get your business off the ground, you need to. You are going to be doing everything. However, at a certain point, in order to scale, you will need to shift from playing all the instruments to being the conductor of the orchestra. It wasn't until I started outsourcing and growing my team that I was able to start scaling my business and get my freedom back. That's what I'm talking about today, how to start growing your team. And I'm also going to share what my team looks like. You might be used to doing everything. You might find it difficult to delegate and let go. But remember, sometimes we need to let go of the vine to be able to swing to the next one. Even Tarzan knows this. Okay, so where do you start? How do you start growing your team? Well, here are 5 steps to get you started. Step 1 is to get a big piece of paper and put a line down the middle. Step 2 is that at the top of one column, put the word me and on the other side, who. Step 3, under who, list out all the activities that you are currently doing in your business. Step 4, then under who, start moving things across from your me that you don't want to do. And step 5, go and hire the who. So let's talk about some issues around building your team. First of all, finding the budget. The fact is that with the right person or team, you will enhance your productivity. In any week, you only have 168 hours. There is literally only so much one person can do. Now, imagine if someone was doing a portion of that work. Well, that means that more stuff can be done, right? And hence your business productivity would increase. Now, there is a question that you do want to ask for each hire, and that is this: does this role pay for itself? For example, does adding a VA that you are paying $1,000 a month to mean that you can generate more than $3,000 in sales? Well, chances are that it does, because you wouldn't need to be doing some of that administrative work, and instead you could focus on revenue generating activities. So rather than worrying too much about the expense of hiring staff, focus on scaling up your sales and making staff costs a small cost relative to the business revenue. Now, I told you I'd share with you what my team looks like. Well, I have 3 permanent part-time contractors consisting of 2 virtual assistants who take care of pretty much everything: customer care, client payments, bookkeeping, email marketing, social media, setting up order forms, like I said, everything. They each work 4 hours per day. I also have a Facebook ads person on retainer. As well, I have 2 other contractors that I use on a semi-regular basis, and they are a graphic designer and a copywriter. So there you have it. That's what the back end of my business looks like. Summing up, newsflash, you can't be good at absolutely everything, and nor should you be. Do you think that Richard Branson knows how to do every task in all of his businesses, and do you think he's doing them? No, he isn't and doesn't. You don't need to play all the instruments, you just need to conduct the orchestra. So when you want to make some music, when you need to get something done, think, who am I going to get? So instead of thinking, what do I need to do? Think, who can do this for me? Now, the next question is, where do you find good people? Well, that's another video for another time. In the meantime, I have a great outsourcing guide for online business for you. Now, to get it, go to copingwithjane.com/team. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.